Man, I've been fearless, I let him feel this. You know I spit it no cap when I killed this. I'm better hit him.
Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a little bit of a different video for today, because today I'm just going to be talking about Ninjala, my thoughts, opinions, what I thought was good, what I thought was bad, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so before we get into the good and bad things and my final opinions on Ninjala, what we're first going to get into is the mechanics of the game and how to play it and explain it for the people who've never heard of Ninjala and are like wondering, what is this game all about? What are you talking about, really? Well, so, Ninjala. It's a game, basically, where some ninja, like, bloodline or something like that. It's really confusing. They wanted to become ninjas again because they ran out of, like, their heritage. Like, the ninja stuff wasn't passed down through their heritage. So, yeah, basically, you are a ninja, and you have gum, and that gum is like a shield, and also helps you craft your weapons. It also, like, aids in your movement, and, yeah. You know, I'm getting these balloons, which give you stamina, and then you also try to, kill people, basically, or ippon people with your bat, club, or drill, or hammer, or basketball in one case, with those weapons. So that's basically it for mechanics and stuff. It's very simple to fight each other. You attack by spamming ZR and it gives you free combos, and you parry when it gives you the option to parry, and that's basically it for the combat of the game. Now let's get into some things I thought were great about the Ninjala this time around. So as you may all know, Ninjala, last time, I did not play the open beta, but it was awful. It was horrible. The servers were breaking. It was just like, you couldn't get in matches. Matchmaking was taking forever. Just generally, like, a really, really annoying time. And I will say that the servers were 10 times better this time around. Like, they were so much better from what I've seen. I thought it was going to be a horrible time. It wasn't too bad. The matchmaking was still annoying, and we'll get into that later. But it was just, like, the servers were not crashing. I got an error message once, and that is fine for an open beta. They have plenty of time to fix that. Plenty of time. Some other good things. The graphics are great. The look and feel of the game is wonderful. Some other good things are the music. The music is absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna put some of that in the background for you. Music is great. Alright, now let's get into some things I thought were negative about Ninjala. So, some negative things about Ninjala. The camera. The camera is the most annoying thing you will ever see. I'm in the middle of a fight. And I cannot see what's going on. One, that's horrible for content creators who are, like, not going to be able to even make this stuff. I put on auto camera, too. Like, I was using normal camera for, like, forever. And then I was like, oh, maybe that's the reason why I can't even see what's going on. So I turned on auto camera, and it doesn't help. It still makes you face the exact opposite of where your opponent is. And two, like, it's horrible for content, because, like, all you're seeing is me basically spam ZR, and you can't follow the action and stuff. And that leads me to my next point, the combat. The combat is too simple, so simple. Like, it's so weird. Like, you go up to people, spam ZR, the person who's being attacked has to hope, because sometimes it doesn't even show up that the ZL parry option shows up. You spam ZR, they parry, then it's basically a random, you choose which direction you go, you choose basically like, which direction they think that they're gonna dodge, and if you get it right, great, you deal damage to them, you do a couple more combos, and take out about half their health, like a quarter of their health, until they can finally get the parry again, or if they're unlucky, they just don't get the parry again. It's annoying. Sometimes, on Eagle City, which is the most annoying map ever, I heard so many good things about it, and was so disappointed when I learned how big and open Eagle City is. They need to make, if they're gonna have, by the way, just a side note, if they're gonna have Eagle City stay in the part of the Ninjala maps, they need to have it, they need to either make it so all the maps are like Eagle City and then have it as 10 people in the game, or they need to make the maps all like the, whatchamacallit, the other one, the WHA Academy or something like that. Because that map is close, it's fun, you can see where the balloons are, the combat's still annoying, like, for all the reasons I spoke earlier. But, that one, you can fight people, and you should be fine with fighting them because of that, force field that spawns around you when you're fighting, which is nice. And, okay, so, finally, one last negative thing I have about this. Balloons. The balloons. My goodness. You have to memorize where the balloons are. The only fighting that goes around is at the balloons. Everyone's converging on the balloons. You get third-partied at the balloons. It's annoying because, like, if someone has a big weapon, it's basically like having, like, Punishing Blade, but only, like, 3/4 of Punishing Blade if someone has a big weapon. Then they can just whack you around with it. You can't do anything about it. There's no skill involved. It's just button mashing and hoping for the best. And, yeah, so I'm going to stop ranting about it, about how the bad things about Ninjala. Alright, let's go to my final opinions and what this game is most like to me. Okay, so final opinions on Ninjala. It is a decent game with lots of room for potential. Now, I know that's not what a lot of you want to hear. You want to hear, oh, Ninjala's great, Ninjala's the best, but honestly, I was really disappointed by this. I've been hyped up by tons of YouTubers who are like, oh, this is the next Splatoon, this is the next Splatoon. My opinion, this game does not remind me of Splatoon at all. Splatoon was not going anywhere, especially not to this game. Like, this game is not going to kick out Splatoon. That's not because I favor Splatoon over this game. This is just because this game is generally, one, it's not even like Splatoon. Like, I can see how the gum movement and the drill, and the drill's special or something like that, or whatever it's called, reminds people of Splatoon. But it's not at all the mechanics, the movement, the attacks. It doesn't have the same feel as Splatoon, and it doesn't really work like that. So, my overall rating, I give the game in its current beta state about a 4 out of 10. But what I think it can be improved to, I think it can be improved to about an 8 out of 10. I will, if the matchmaking time decreases, and they fix the, if they fix all connection errors and add more game modes, I'm pretty sure people will play it even though the combat is just button mashing and stuff. And I would like to see them fix the camera a little bit. If they fix the camera, then it can be good. Then it can go to a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. The game that I think this is most like, actually, I've heard GG Gabriel Gaming, if you all know who he is. He's a chill guy. He compared this game to Fortnite, and so as much as I think that this game has a battle royale mode like Fortnite and stuff, and the combat is the combat's not really like Fortnite. It's not really like Fortnite at all, in my opinion. It has battle royale, that's about it. But I think this game is almost exactly like a mobile game called Brawl Stars. This game has the Y special or Y attack, which is your gadget. It reloads. They have the normal attack, which is your normal attack, and they have your super, which loads up as you hit people. It's almost, the movement feels like Brawl Stars. The attacks feel like Brawl Stars. The only thing that is not Brawl Stars is the gum mechanics and the gum movement. That is unique, and I like that about Ninjala. Don't get me wrong, that's great. Yeah, this game is so similar to Brawl Stars with its attacks, its movement. Because in Brawl Stars, you basically push people and you attack them, and basically that's it. But there's no parry system in Brawl Stars. But in this game, if you have good enough attacks, especially with the drill, they won't even be allowed to parry anyway. That's gonna be it for me. Those are my opinions on Ninjala. Let me know down in the comments below what your opinions on the game are. In my opinions, it is, I don't know. I'm gonna play it once when it comes out, obviously, to give it another try, but it's not the best for me right now.